I do have a lot of guilt surrounding the death of my son and the birth of my twins. I constantly am wondering like what I could have done differently. Could I have pushed harder? Then I remember like our medical system and the doctor that I saw who told me I wasn't in labor when I went into the ER saying that I was in labor. They failed me. They failed me and they failed my children and they failed my son. And it costed him his life. I was a first-time mom. I did not know better. And if I would have known better, I would have done better. I mean, ultimately, if they're turning you away from the hospital, though, like, and they're telling you it's in your head and that it's just anxiety. If I could rewind, I would have gone to a different ER after not accepted that it was anxiety. I didn't know. And it costed me my son's life. And it costed me a lot of trauma, PTSD, a lot of things that my daughter had to go through that she never should have had to go through. She never should have had to spend 101 days fighting for her life. She never should have had to deal with brain bleeds. Still is dealing with like some stuff from the NICU. Example, like being constantly sick and having like these random flare-ups of her like chronic lung and asthma. In the big scheme of things, it's not like that big of a deal, but like she shouldn't have to deal with that. We are 3.5 years out and the PTSD is real. I know like deep down that it's not my fault. I do know that. And who knows, like if my son Jet, who is my baby that I just had, like if he would be here, if things would have gone differently, you know, like I had a twin pregnancy. I was kind of thinking, oh, like this will be like a one and done pregnancy. I have twins and maybe won't have any other babies after. So who knows if he would be here. So grateful for him and I love him so much. But I really wish that things would have gone differently. The biggest things with having a micro preemie or having NICU babies is that people forget that the NICU doesn't end when you leave. NICU life doesn't stop when you leave the NICU. It continues on for years. And the death of my son is something that I will take to my grave with me. So often people see parents like doing well and finding the joy again, which they should. They absolutely should. And they need to in order to survive and to be there for their other kids. Let me tell you what, the time is going to pass either way. You can choose to enjoy life or you can choose to be miserable. Either way, the time is going to pass. But just because we're doing well and we find life's joy again and we choose to see the good in things doesn't mean that it's not really hard every single day. It doesn't mean that we still don't have days and moments like this.